All right, guys. So our sixth bit of movie news. I've been talking a lot. Woof! I might need to take a break. Our sixth bit of movie news today comes to us from Variety. And yeah, today is October 29th. Tomorrow, The Mandalorian Season 2 comes out on Disney+. Now, it's not going to be the entire season. They're going to, keep spreading these episodes out from week to week. And I'm quite excited for it. Got myself a little, I've got a Baby Yoda on the way. It's coming. More about that later. Yeah, so if you've seen season 1, you know what I'm talking about. If you have not seen anything about The Mandalorian, I would say probably stop watching now. Skip this segment, come back in the next segment. Season 1 of The Mandalorian ends, so spoiler alert, stop watching now. The end of season 1 of The Mandalorian culminates in kind of like, you have Mando, he has the child, as we're all calling Baby Yoda. He has the child, and he realizes that his mission is to get the child home. Wherever that home is, whatever that looks like, or wherever he came from, whoever his people are, he needs to get the child home. And what's interesting is that the race that Yoda, or like Baby Yoda, or the child, whatever it is that they're from, to our current knowledge, they're extinct. They don't exist anymore. But apparently they do. So season 1 ends with Mando, like he's gone on all these adventures and whatever. We know the Jedi are going to be making some kind of an appearance, some kind of something. We know Ahsoka Tano will be making an appearance. We know Katie Sackhoff is going to be making an appearance as well. By the way, Rosario Dawson will be playing Ahsoka Tano. Asako, I can't think of her name. I can't say her name. I can't pronounce her name. Ahsoka Tano. We know she's only going to be popping up in one episode, so there's not going to be a lot of... If you're familiar with the character of Ahsoka Tano at all, usually from, I think it's from the Clone Wars, the animated television shows where she made like her big debut. That's primarily where people know her from. She's in some of the extended universe books and stuff like that. To my knowledge, she's only showing up in one episode. So here's the thing, you guys. We're getting 10 episodes of Mandalorian Season 2. We've got some new directors. We've got some not old directors, but, some of the same directors from Season 1. Not only do I think Season 2 is going to be better than Season 1, I think they're going to find a way to complete the story arc of the child, of Baby Yoda. This is just my opinion. Because here's the thing. If you drag that story out too long, it's going to get old. It's going to start to feel tired. It's quite possible that, because he's at the end of season 1, he's been given a mission. He's been given a job. You need to get this child home. So I have a feeling, and we don't really know how the growth spurts of this race of alien exists. We know that the child is 50 years old, but he's still a tiny little baby. So it takes a long time for this Yoda race to age, right? Or mature. It takes a long time for them to mature and grow up. So here's my thought. Here's my personal theory. This may be, this is not spoiler territory because this is complete conjecture. If you don't want to hear conjecture, then, again, stop listening, watch a different video. Go to the next video, right? I have a feeling that season 2 is going to culminate with Mando finally getting the child to his home species, his home race. And the child may have grown up just a little bit, maybe just enough to realize, you know what? I can take care of myself at this point. And now I don't want my adventures to be over with Mando. Because if this show, and we know the show is going to continue into season 3, probably season 4. if you don't have if you do the first 2 seasons with Mando and Baby Yoda together, if you do a third season and Baby Yoda is nowhere around, I think the audience is going to feel very cheated. I think that is a character that we've come to know and grow with. And if, you complete the story of, found his parents, found his home world, found a tiny little species of people that can now raise this child, we're going to feel empty. If that was the end of the series, then great. But if this, as the series continues, without Baby Yoda, without the child there, we're going to feel cheated. Furthermore, if we spend more time, if we spend all of season 3 also looking for the child's home planet or home species or home race, whatever, again, that story arc is going to feel very tired and very worn out. Season 1 was all about protecting the child. Should I sell him? Should I give him up just so I can continue living life as a bounty hunter? No, the answer was no. Yes, the answer was yes. Sorry, hang on, what did I just say? My brain is all over the place. Should he sell the child? No, and he didn't. And now he has a mission. He has to get the child home. So he's going to get the child home at some point in season 2, I'm fairly confident, because you can't drag that out for, into its 3rd season and still not answer that question. We need to have this stuff, it needs to move along, you guys. So, yeah, so those are just kind of some of my thoughts, some of the things that, what can we expect? We can expect bigger action. We can expect more, probably drama. I think things are just going to get more complicated, but in a good way. I think the way that they're telling these stories of The Mandalorian are smart and clever and not overdoing it with an asterisk. I will put an asterisk on this. I don't like that in season 1, there were certain celebrity cameos, specifically Amy Sedaris. I adore Amy Sedaris. She's hysterical. She's so funny. She knows exactly what she's doing. But an Amy Sedaris type, which she is because she's Amy Sedaris, I don't think belongs in the Star Wars universe. I don't think it works. Whether she belongs there or not is I guess, a different story. She's there. Same thing with Bill Burr. Bill Burr is a very specific type. And when you have these already, they play the characters that they're already recognizable for playing. And when you take that character and put it into a Star Wars universe, it pulls me out of the story. It pulls me out of the experience a little bit because I know Bill Burr from other things. Not just the actor, but the character that he's playing is so closely tied with other characters that I've seen him play before. I get sucked out of the experience. Same thing with Amy Sedaris. The character that she's playing in Mandalorian is an Amy Sedaris character. And I've seen that character in so many other Amy Sedaris properties or, things. This is not a comedy. Mandalorian is not a comedy. So it's, I don't know. It seems jarring to me. And maybe it's not, maybe it's just me. Maybe it is just me. I don't know. Like I said, it kind of takes me out of the experience a little bit. And I would like to see more dramatic actors play maybe some of these cameo roles. Like Rosario Dawson playing Ahsoka Tano, I think is brilliant because she's not known for being a comedian. She's known for being a character actor. That's her job. That's what she does. Playing characters or comedic characters or wacky characters does not a character actor make. Two different things. It sounds like it's the same thing, but they're very, very different things. A character actor adapts their acting technique to whatever is needed in that scene, right? Or for that character, or for that movie, or for that project. But if you're playing comedic characters, like if you are an actor who plays wacky characters, and then you insert one of these wacky characters into the property itself, I don't think that it worked. Everybody that I know will disagree with me on this. And that's fine. That's totally fine. Like, we can all be subjective about it. And let's be honest for a second. Isn't it great that we can have such an amazing property, such a wonderful television show that we can point to and say like, oh, what a great show. I love it so much. And then just have like one or two things wrong with it that we can like pick it apart all day. And again, you guys, it doesn't matter. We can disagree about this kind of stuff all day long. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so these are just kind of some of my thoughts, some of the things that I think maybe we can expect seeing in season 2. I mean, we know certain characters are going to pop up. We know a basic idea as to where the story is going, but these are just kind of some of my thoughts as to where I want it to go, where I don't want it to go, and where I think it might actually go. The question for you guys is, what do you think is going to happen in Mandalorian Season 2? Jump on down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what Scrooge McDuck would want you to do. DuckTales, woo!